Hi everyone, it's Maree Kinder here, founder of Seoul. Welcome back to our channel, and in today's episode I've got another monthly favourites. So I want to talk about all of the favourite products I've either returned back to loving, any new products that I'm trying, and also maybe a non-beauty related and also the favourite K-drama I'm currently watching. So these are all my favourites for the month of March. So the first product is from Skin 1004, which is a new brand that we launched last month in March. And this is their Madagascar Centella ampoule. Now I've been seeing this everywhere on Instagram, especially the big bottle, because this is an ampoule. So bear in mind, ampoules usually contain higher concentrations of active ingredients than say serums or essences. So this one basically only has one ingredient, really high quality Centella asiatica from Madagascar. As you can see, this bottle is 100 ml. So honestly, this lasts for ages. I've barely made a dent at the top and I've been using this for at least a month. And yeah, it's a very lightweight consistency, so I feel like it would work for all skin types, especially anyone that has irritated, troubled or acne prone skin. Centella asiatica is obviously known for its anti-inflammatory properties, so it will help soothe any redness or skin irritations, but it is also very calming and soothing ingredient. So it's really just good even if you don't have any skincare issues but still want to maintain a healthy skin barrier. I love the lightweightness of this ampoule. I find it really easy to layer with other skincare products. Like I said, it's not too heavy, it doesn't feel tacky on the skin. And because I've got the large 100 ml, I find this pipette just makes it really easy to put directly on to the skin and then gently massaging in my face. So yeah, the whole range from Skin 104, specifically the Centella range, but also their Centella hyaluronic acid range, are just really lovely products. So I can see why this brand has become so popular. The next product I have is the new BB cream. This is the BB Moringa Ceramide cream from Heimish. This comes in 6 shades, which is obviously not very inclusive, but I feel like for a Korean brand, it's a start. Most Korean brands only have shades 21 and 23, but they have released 6 shades and hopefully they'll release more. But they do describe this as a tinted moisturizer, makeup and sunscreen product all in one. Something to bear in mind that it only has SPF 30 protection in this, but it is UVA and UVB ray protection included. But I absolutely love this BB cream. It's what I've got on my face right now in the shade 23N. I find it very easy to like layer up if you wanted either light or heavy coverage. I find it also has this like blurring effect. I've had so many compliments when I do wear this. I feel like it offers enough of a glow from, you know, a kind of dewy BB cream, but still that kind of slightly mattifying around oily edges. It just, for me, it's like the perfect blend of that kind of matte versus dewy. I absolutely love this. I know I'm going to be purchasing this again and hopefully curating it for Beauty and Soul once it gets registered. But yeah, I absolutely love this one, and the fact that it contains ceramides as well, I think I don't feel as bad wearing this as a makeup product as I would say a heavy cakier foundation. The next product is probably one that you've seen me talk about before, but this is the Dr. Curacle Hyal Re-Youth Moist Sun, which is a SPF. So this one is SPF 50, which is great, but it has the most unusual texture for a sunscreen, almost serum-like. So I feel like this will be really good for those that are really scared of a sunscreen that's going to leave a white cast. It's obviously a chemical sun cream, but it contains 10 different types of hyaluronic acid and also contains niacinamide and panthenol. And it honestly just feels like you are wearing a serum. I haven't seen a sunscreen that is like this, so I really like it for this transitional weather where I'm looking for slightly lighter formulations to those that I was wearing in the dead of winter when it was super cold and windy. So I am reaching for this one more. I probably will take this one to Korea as well, and yeah, I just think this is such an underrated sunscreen. I know from Dr. Curacle SPF range, most people go for their region vegan sun, but this one is a really good option, like I said, especially if you don't like those thicker cream consistencies and are looking for something a little bit more lightweight but still give you a glow. The final product I have is actually a makeup product. So these are the Unleasher Hug Velvet Tints. So Unleasher is another brand that we curated for Beauty and Soul last month. And the Hug Velvet tint comes in 5 different shades. But I love these. These are matte. They have that kind of blurring effect on the lip. I'm wearing number 2 at the moment. Bear in mind on camera, it'll always come out a little bit softer. But these don't dry out my lips, which I love for a matte product. They're also buildable, so I blot it to make sure it's kind of has that soft blurring effect, but absolutely you can layer it up and get that kind of full bold lip color. They are highly pigmented, they honestly last for ages, and all the shades are super flattering, although I would say the one that I reach for the most is number 3 Share, which is kind of a more nude, your lips but better one, especially when you blot it. But yeah, the one that I'm wearing is shade number 2, but I know that these are extremely popular. I think Unleasher lip products are amazing, and it's really exciting to have our first makeup curations on Beauty and Soul as well. So for my non-K-beauty related product favorite, I've actually chosen this daily journal, which I actually just got on Amazon, and I think it's the journal that the author and kind of inspirational speaker Vex King came out with, but it says the greatest self-help book is the one written by you, which is really nice. And like, journaling is something that I've been trying to get into, but I'm never going to be one of those people that can write pages and pages about their days and feelings. Don't really have the time for that, and it's just not me. But I do like the idea of pausing either in the morning or especially at the end of the day, which is when I fill this in, to just reflect on things that you're grateful for, and I don't know, just do a little bit more introspective work. So the journal itself, you fill out a page a day, and it always starts with a quote and then a little heart that you fill in how you're feeling today with 4 different, I guess, descriptive emotions. And then there's usually 1 or 2 journal prompts. So for example, what is something that cheers me up on a rough day? My favorite feeling is when. My mind is most focused when. What do I have to look forward to tomorrow, etc. So it just literally just makes you think about 1 or 2 sentences per prompt. And then there's a little checklist at the bottom to say how have you taken care of yourself in terms of your mind, body, and your spirit. And then there's just a little bit of space for any other reflection notes. But interspersed between all of the daily pages, there's also, I guess, like CBT related exercises that kind of help you along the way. So whether or not that's asking you to think of a list of 10 things that you're thankful for, or the one I had yesterday was a worry jar. So they had a little jar and you just like write thoughts and things that you're currently worried about, or little ideas about what might make you feel better when you're feeling down. And I do think that it really helps just spending 5 to 10 minutes a day to do some reflection work. I really didn't think I'd be that type of person that would journal on a regular basis, but there's really no excuse, because 1 page a day, and with the prompts and everything it literally takes 5 to 10 minutes. So I highly recommend that one. And then finally, K-drama. So, I mean, I feel like I have to talk about The Glory Part 2. It didn't really feel like a second season, but for me, I felt like Part 2 was just so much better than Part 1. I think we literally binged it the day it came out, or like that night, and then the day after. We just finished the next 8 episodes really quickly. And honestly, I think it's probably one of the best K-dramas that I've watched in a long time. It was one that just after every episode we were like, next, 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 and there was loads of twists and turns. I also thought the cast were amazing. Like, everyone played their role really well. Like, I found myself absolutely hating like Yongjin, and like, it's quite funny because then when you watch the behind the scenes, everyone's really friendly. And actually she's now, it turns out, dating the like main guy that Donghoon's character ends up with. I can't remember his name now. The surgeon, like pre-med guy. So that's kind of funny. But yeah, if you haven't watched The Glory, I would highly recommend it. It is really difficult to watch in some places, especially the bullying scenes. but unfortunately that is apparently based off a true story. So a true story of bullying reports of someone burning another girl with a curling iron, which I just think is horrendous. Like, it really is, like, really upsets me. So some of the scenes are really difficult to watch, but I honestly think that Song Hye-kyo delivered an amazing performance. Like, what a comeback drama for her. And yeah, I'm kind of stuck now on what to watch. I did just finish Crash Course in Romance, I think it was, which I really liked. Like, that was a perfect antidote to The Glory, because The Glory is so dark. So it was nice to watch like something a little bit more fluffy. But now I'm not currently watching anything, so I need to think of which drama I will watch for April. I also want to download a drama onto my iPad for my 12-hour flight to Korea. So if you've got any suggestions of some good ones, I mean, I have seen a lot, so if there's any new ones that you suggest that you're watching, let me know in the comments and I will check them out. But yeah, that's some of my March favorites. I hope you like these types of videos. Let me know, and I will be back soon with another video and also some more Korea vlogs. So I'll see you then. Bye.